So the question is that the motion be agreed to. I call the member for Ballina.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And we'd like to rise and contribute on behalf of the Greens as our education spokesperson, and thank the member for Gosford for bringing this very important motion. Mr Speaker, I think what is so refreshing, and I was very pleased and grateful to meet with the Minister for Education today, with the Deputy Premier, is that we've got, for the first time, certainly since I've been in this place for 8 years, we've got an Education Minister who is not bashing teachers, who is actually talking about teachers' pay and conditions. And that's not, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the former Education Minister or those before her in the coalition. However, as an educator and as someone who is still a 27 years member of the Teachers Federation, and someone who, my first teaching position was out in Broken Hill, west of the line. I did 5 years out there. I feel like I listened to teachers a lot. And one of the things that was so disheartening, certainly to teachers that I've met in the last 8 years in my role and previously in my actual job, was that how disheartened teachers get when ministers and people who have no idea about what it is like to teach in the 21st century, particularly in public education, that the morale of teachers it really has been, I believe, until this election, at an all-time rock bottom. Because when you are the person that through COVID risked your life, your family's life, to get up and prepare your lessons for your students, lying awake at night worried about their HSC, prac exams, the countless ways that only other teachers and certainly students and families know the difference that makes. Think of all the practical HSC exams, the countless hours after hours of teachers who are there with their students to get the best possible outcome for them. And I was saying today, when we worship teachers as parents, a good teacher, which I believe in our public education system, all teachers are qualified and there because of their credentials. But that the difference when you have a happy teacher, a teacher who is bouncing out of bed to go to work because that teacher is supported, that teacher is valued, the difference that makes to your child is countless. It's impossible to measure. And so the tragedy of seeing the morale of our teachers declining. But what did we do after the selflessness of our teachers through COVID? What did the former Education Minister do? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing to address the chronic shortage and mass exodus. And that tipped a lot of teachers over the edge. So I welcome this motion, we support this motion, and we welcome that we now have an Education Minister who values teachers, who understands that teacher conditions and pay are central to the success of students, and we look forward to working very closely with her in that role, and also the Minister for TAFE, which also falls under my purview. We're very excited and we look forward to that close collaboration.